First of all, I need people to stop overrating LeBron James because of this whole 6 consecutive finals appearances crap. Alright? Stop just saying that he went to 6 straight finals and look at the big picture. Look at who he's been playing against in the East. I mean, it's been a cakewalk. It's been a cakewalk every single year. I'm not even joking right now. It's been a cakewalk. But let's be honest here. The only competition that he really had to go through over these past 6 years was the Indiana Pacers, and they weren't even as good as Miami. Who was it? There's Paul George, who is consistently showing up. Roy Hibbert's a bum now, and Lance Stevenson can barely stay on the team. And also, you can barely even say that he's played against superstars either. He hasn't played against one superstar. One superstar. Paul George is not a superstar. Alright? All these Eastern teams couldn't even come close to being as good as the teams that LeBron has been stacking them. Alright? It's easy to get to 6 straight finals if you keep stacking your teams with all these great players and just being completely better than everybody else. Look at what Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook have had to go through this 1 year. Dallas with Dirk in them, then against the 67-win San Antonio Spurs, who they surprisingly beat. I obviously did not pick them to beat the Spurs, but they somehow did it. And now they're playing against the Warriors. 73-9 Warriors, and they could potentially eliminate them tonight, even though they won't do that, because I got so much faith in my Warriors that they'll rise up from the adversity and defeat them tonight, and then take it to Game 7 and then beat them on Monday. But that's another story we'll save for later. But just that point being is that Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, this 1 year, has had it tougher than LeBron has had in the Eastern Conference for the past 6 years. Can you believe that? The West is 10 times better than the East is. And we're seeing that in the playoffs. Don't give me regular season statistics and standings and how the East is statistically better than the West is. Don't give me that. The East is getting exposed in these playoffs. Alright, the Raptors are just lucky to have won 2 games. That was pretty much the Cavs just taking the foot off the pedal. But just stop overrating LeBron because of this. I know it's an accomplishment. I'm not taking nothing away from it, but you got to look at the big picture. You got to look at what he's been going against to get to these finals. Plus the fact is he could be 2-5. Either against the Thunder or the Warriors. Just think about that. Look at what Kobe's had to go through to win his championships, and the roads that he had to get through, being great, then having to be bad again, playing with Kwame Brown, and then going back to being great again. Alright? And LeBron's situation is also similar to what Magic Johnson had. Magic Johnson back in the 80s, he went to 5 finals. He lost 1, I think. Played with Kareem. But there was no one in the West that was going to challenge them. It's pretty much, and those Lakers teams were better than the teams that LeBron has been on. They were stacked way better than anybody else that was in the West those years. So Magic Johnson in the same boat. But he still beat those Celtics. He still played against tougher competition in the East still. But you know, his situation was similar. But LeBron, just don't give me that LeBron James being the 6 straight finals. Look at the big picture and stop overrating him, because it's most likely going to be 2-5 again, and then he's going to leave his team to jump on the next bandwagon, and then all you guys will follow him. He's going to stack his team up again, and it's going to be just the same situation all over again. Just let's be honest here. Cleveland, you're not winning a ring this year. Stop getting your hopes up. It's going to be the same situation, because if they play the Warriors now, guess what? It's going to be just the same situation like last year. Kyrie Irving is not going to be able to guard Steph Curry, and the Warriors will just light him up. So the Warriors will definitely win that one. And the Thunder are just, if they play the Thunder, and the Thunder are just way better right now. I think they're the favorites over the Cleveland Cavaliers. They were playing were way better than they were during the regular season. So just don't get your hopes up, because it's going to be an L anywhere, and that's what I got to say.